Good morning, it's Jonathan Barrett with Morning Debrief. It's the 20th of April. Current time is 7:49. Okay, quite a mixed night last night. A bit of a milestone for gold. Gold was up, hit that 1500 then, and just currently trading underneath that at 14.95. Major concerns are obviously with inflation, also US dollar, and also the debt worries due to S&P downgrade of US debt. All a little bit of concerns, Wayne. Also, sort of had another sterling performance last night. And that was up quite aggressively, up around about 2.5%. So still that ratio hasn't really kicked in the way we'd like it at the moment, and let's see how it pans out. Also, we had some positive earnings. We're going to that earnings season in the States, and some of them seems to be meeting expectations, plus a little bit more. Particularly IBM had a very good result, and that's encouraging. One thing, take a lot of this with a grain of salt, because it does. I do feel that it's all backed on stimulus. And that's why we've got Geithner on the back of the backhand, sort of trying to say that they've got to work together, the Fed and the government, to rein in deficits, because when stimulus rolls off, where will we be left? And I think that's the key which we're all trying to focus on at the moment. Okay, but let's go in and have a little bit of a look to what's happening there. As we said, the Dow was up 65, the S&P was up 7, Nasdaq was up 9.59, top 50 in Europe was up 9, the FTSE was up 26, the CAC up 27, the DAX was up 20. Our local market had a good night. Local market was up 31 points, 4,826. So quite encouraging on that front. Okay, let's have a look at some of the other markets. Dollar index had that reversal, quite interesting. It was quite firm, and then we've just seen it come back. That actually gave support to a lot of the commodities. Market decided to play a dollar trade, and as a result of that, dollar came down. Crude went up, gold went up, silver, and the commodities. Some of the commodities also went up. So dollar index playing its way, and then as you can see that the Aussie there, 105.28, received a bit of a boost from that move as well. The interesting thing also on the euro, 143.34. There is more speculation. Obviously, that rate increases will continue in eurozone, and euro fared quite well on the back of that. And I think that dollar's, well, it's interesting. Let's see how it pans out. Okay, now let's have a quick look at what's happened in some of the other commodities. Gold, as we mentioned, still looking quite strong. It's something we did say that it did have that phobia, that 1500. There it is. It's rung the bell. Whether or not it goes on from here, there is quite a bit of divergence here on the hourly basis. So I think once we get this level, you might see a little bit of a correction, but nothing too major. It still does look quite firm. Silver is also another one, 43.89, and it just keeps on going. Very hard to get on, very hard not to, but also very good to take profits if you can. Okay, having a look at crude oil. Crude oil, we had EIA data out last night. Oil inventories increased 1.3 million, still suggesting that we've got heaps of supply. We're still feeling that's just a dollar movement that helped crude to trade higher, and nothing more than that. But that 105.50 is that key, which we've mentioned a few times, needs to break. Breaks there, then we're quite happy for it to continue to trade lower. Copper continues to decline. It's a trend we like for some time, and with the announcement that ECB are looking to increase rates again, probably expect that to continue to go lower. Might have a little bit of movement back to 430 first before it actually trades lower. Some of the other things that wheat continues its good performance. We are continuing to remain long grain, so quite happy on that one. It was just trying to find natural gas. Natty gas had a very strong move last night. And I'll just try and get natural gas. There we go. I'll just try and get the little one here, the one we always follow, this one here, because that showed quite good promise last night. There it is. And I'll get to that daily chart, because looks like we're seeing a bit of lift to the top side on that. And I'd like to see that continue to trade higher, perhaps even break out of this consolidation pattern. Okay, so we're still long natural gas on that front. All right, looking at numbers out today, Westpac leading index, consumer inflation expectations also out, producer prices in Germany, industrial orders there in Italy, and Bank of England minutes coming out, public sector finances. In the States, we've got MBA mortgage applications, existing home sales, etc., etc. So quite a bit of data to get your teeth in. None of the major stuff, but I guess the themes are still with us at the moment, and the trade's still with us. We're long the grains, we're short oil, short copper, and we're still long natural gas. It's been a lazy position we've had for a long time. But that's about it from me. Hope everyone has a great day. Happy trading, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.